Alrighty, let's put this show on the road. Greetings everyone, my name is Zetterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. In this 80th general livestream level session, I'll cover a combination of both Veersmith levels and levels I find online, but for this stream, like the two previous ones, I'll only be doing the former as I'm positively swamped in terms of levels. So far on my live playlist there's over 40 levels to cover. So let's start off with this stage, Mega Man All-Stars by Ironhide 1975 with 5 plays and a score of 0. Feel free to leave your level IDs in the live chat, either on YouTube, Twitch or Mixer, whichever one is best for you. But please submit no more than 2 at a time, otherwise I may skip over them. And because they influx the levels, I reserve the right to reorder your level orders. I'm trying to aim for at least one level covered from each level author today. So welcome to stream Monika, Jedog, YouTube, Cyberplays, Dolewhip, Red, Game Master Man, Game Idea Guy, Jaden, Gustas, Eduardo, Leonardo, Lipatio, J9, Heavy Elite, Sylveon, and anyone else who I missed, as well as all the lurkers. And here's the level queue. Hi Glacier Wolf. Ah, it's appearing on my list. Google did update their spreadsheet though, so maybe your browser's been out of date. Alright, the volume's a bit low, let me fix that. There we go. It's alright Panta, your previous Megatroid stage is also on the list. I didn't cover it last time because of how large it is. Yeah, it's Google's problem. They recently updated. That's nice to hear. If that's the same level ID as you submitted before the stream, then I already have it read. Gotcha. I understand, Gustas. This stream will be at least 2.5 hours to 3 hours long. Time for the classic illusions were a mistake meme. Thank you for the full refill there, Ironhide. Looks like this stage is going to be a bit of a longer one too, about 10 minutes, because of how many mini stages there are. And that's what I was worried about. I got hit by the crusher there, so that's why I failed. Depending on how many levels are left over at the end of the stream, I may cover Heavy Elite's level pack tonight. One down. Set. One down, I guess, 8 left to go. Welcome to the stream, Proby. Glad you can make it. just this past week I got a ton of keys. So for next week's LPs, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Tomorrow I'll post the last episode of my Let's Play as Sky Cannoneer, following the last 2 stages and my overall thoughts on the game as a whole. And sometime on the next week or the following week, I'll bring one of my dormant LPs out of hiatus and complete it. Specifically, probably either Alvor Tactics or one of the other ones that only has 1 episode left, but I've been pushing off for too long. Good to hear. Yeah, I did. I won't replay through this stage though, as there's only a minor alternate path. Thank you, Kroby, I'll add it to the queue. Although I may not be able to cover today. One Finger Death Punch, well... One Finger Death Punch doesn't really have 1 episode left, it's more like half a dozen at the very least. Like Cook Serve Delicious 3, there are a ton of levels there. I was thinking more of Alvor Tactics, especially as the spiritual successor is coming out very soon. Or one of the other ones like... Gosh, I can't remember the name now. The one where I had the hardcore mode left. Yeah, Cook Serve Delicious 3. I'm actually recording the first 2 episodes due to an issue with the recording. But boy is that a fun game. Yeah, there's a turd. The turd just came out in early access about a few weeks ago. My queue has over 40 stages right now, Kroby. Yeah, Tower Tale, that's the one I was thinking of. Well, there was another one too, but Tower Tale has 1 or 2 episodes left as well. So it's either gonna be either that's gonna be put out of dormancy, or it's gonna be Alvor Tactics. The only thing left is the true final boss battle, as well as the boss rush. In fact, I'll just nail it down sometime this week. I have too many Let's Plays in hiatus. Way too many, especially considering I need to start on 2 or 3 of them in the very near future. We'll see, Kroby. And unfortunately they're made by different authors too, so it's not that simple to just shuffle them around. It's not like each one of them are short either. But we'll see. If there are too many levels on the queue, I'll push Heavy Elite's level pack to next week. Oh. Ah, nothing. Also a lot of levels on the queue. Technically, I only have 3 or 4 Let's Plays running, but so many of them in hiatus. Even though functionally 1 or 2 of them have been cancelled, aka Skyforge. Even though I do have the raw footage, I just haven't recorded it. I haven't added my commentary. What I'll probably do is release the old footage for the Eskinian Peninsula for Skyforge, and then announce my cancellation of the game. I know I've had a lot of new patches, but I just lost interest in the game. I know I said I wanted to finish the main Chapter 1 of the storyline, but really I don't have enough interest of it. It got too grindy for me. Hollow Knight I don't have yet. Thank you, Heavy Elite. Sure, Nuclear Stomp. I'm not in the mood of buying Hollow Knight now due to the glut of games I already have to go through. Not saying it's a bad game, it's awesome. Same with Cuphead. Now I can take advantage of the triple hit bug. Each of these main stages has its own team going for it. So it's kind of like a shorter version of a Mega Man fan game, I'd say. Easiest to get E-Tang yet. I will say that Cooks Are Delicious treat keeps me more on my toes. And I will get back to Wildermid in a few weeks, especially as a new campaign came out just 1 week after I put the LP on pause. They knew what was going to happen. I've heard of 1 and 2. I actually did a Let's Play of 1 on this channel. In fact, depending on how it goes tomorrow, I may end up Let's Playing 2 then. Really, the main thing I need for Wildermid is more campaigns, really. Mainly from the Steam Workshop. And the next time I play Wildermid, I will be adding some new mods, as I feel the game is better with some mods added, specifically buffing up some of the equipment options, or adding more equipment options in general. Plus I'll be attaching my own mod to add some more, let's just say, customizability to the game. I know, right? Many stages from the previous stream weren't even covered. Totally Accurate Battle Simulator? No, I haven't. I've seen some videos of it. Looks pretty goofy. But goofy in a good way. Not the worst sorts of jumps yet, but I see what you mean. So many games, so little time to play. That's why I'm kinda thankful for Sky Cannoneer. It doesn't overstay its welcome. Too many games nowadays do that, and just basically artificially pad the experience. I know some of us complain about extra lives, or live systems in modern games of just being artificial difficulty, but I feel I have more gripes at artificial longevity. Whoa, that was sudden. Hang on a minute, that looks suspicious. Nope. Mainly referring to AAA titles, to be honest. I'm not referring to stuff like One Finger Death Punch and Cooks Are Delicious because they're bite-sized experiences. But more of the AAAs, but usually more in the AAA sector. Oh no. This is gonna be a problem. Never mind. Oh yeah, I played 1, 2, and 3 online. Loved those games. Many Western AAA titles. Even some indie titles feel like they're artificially longer. Maybe not many, but more than a few. When I haven't content to justify them. Or have simply put too much randomness. The biggest example I'd say are the AAA open world titles, like the older Ubisoft titles. I know Ubisoft has kind of moved away from that pattern, but it's basically usually those games where you have a big open world and you just have a checklist of things to do. Oh sure, they're fun in moderation, but too many of them have just followed the leader in that front. Yeah, Leonardo. Still on the stage. We're on to the last part now, though. Oh boy. Indie titles... It's mainly those lower budget roguelike titles which are basically live, die, repeat, but I don't have content to justify it. Right now I'm kind of having a brain fart moment as I can't think of them. I don't like the timing of this. Especially as we're forced to. Yeah, that's... You need to know the timing in advance, otherwise you will die. Yeah, more bosses from Mega Man 7 to 11. For 1.7 though, I think they'll add more bosses from N-Base and the world titles, or loop back to 1 and 2. Well, I'm not getting any more keys. We're out of here, thank goodness. This stage was getting long enough. Frost the Sword would be nice. I know, right, Jaden? One of my complaints about the older Ubisoft titles, especially Assassin's Creed and perhaps Ghost Recon, is of how samey they got. Oh, Far Cry, I mean. But over time, they really turned the 180 and actually have tried diversifying more. Wait, Rock 180 on the GB? Can you go into more detail, Jedok? I don't remember that ever being released for the Game Boy. Oh no. This is gonna be a pain. Already conquering enough is difficult. Okay, that should be easier. Thank you, game developer. Yeah, I'd like to have Blockman or pretty much any of the Mega Man 11 Roadmasters. Hey Vincent, welcome to the stream. This stage I feel could have been split into two. It was... I'd say it's too long. Functionally, it's almost as if it's a fan game, a level pack in its own right, a mini level pack. Or an entire fortress. Second up is Book 4, Chapter 5, Chemical Sewer by Game Master Man, with 8 plays and a score of 0. Your level will be the 5th to be covered, Vincent. A ROM hack? Interesting. Alright then, I may play that game in the future. Mega Man 8 for the GB. That seems interesting. How much of the game has been changed in order... How much of the original Mega Man 3 for the Game Boy has been altered for Mega Man 8? Hey Frostblue, welcome to the stream. I half expected that to be a fake power-up or extra life. Get me out. My jump is being absorbed by another program. Let's see. I'll check once I'm done with this stage. Hang on. Your stage is 13th up, Gustas. Oh. Very buggy. Do you mean, when you say very buggy, do you mean crash heavy or glitchy? Vincent, your level's 5th up. Watch I get vaporized by anything. Could someone please drop an extra life? Oh no. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Ah. Well, I had the perfect run that part of the stage. Well, no damage run. Sorry, Lipatio. This is what happens when you get a sunburst of popularity. I'll at least take a look at it, just for a joke. If it's really bad, I'll just save for April Fools. Or the April Fool's weekend. Yeah, I noticed. I wanted to save it up for the boss battle, because I'm not sure how difficult the boss is gonna be. Referencing Bubble Band now. Also, I should be using my special weapons more, as this is actually a fortress level. I'll make it in this stream, probably. The link to the level list is in the description below, Vincent. See my level queue? It should be in the description. I'll post it again when I'm done with this stage. Hey Cyan, welcome to the stream. Still flooded with levels. No, it is in the description, Vincent. Can you expand it? Alright. I'll show it. Wait, are you sure? Hey, hang on. That can't be right. It probably ate up that. Yeah, I see the problem. Let me fix it. In any case, this stage was okay. Alright, that explains why people didn't use it before, restreaming it. Alright, is the description filled now? We finished Book 3 during a previous stream. Also, welcome to stream, Diboomin. Glad you can make it. Third up is Dr. Ride 3 Hose Man by Roger2, with 26 plays and a score of 9. Yes, it seems that sometimes Restream eats up the entire description and puts it back in. But I suppose it's Google's problem because it randomly happens. At the very least, I'm hoping to cover 10 stages. Well, 15 stages. Nice way to introduce that challenge. Similar to how Acid Man did it. Gotcha, Monika. Not quite fast enough. Hey Tuber, welcome to the stream. AKA Philip. I don't eat beef, so I can't answer that question. Well, at least there was a checkpoint before the Spike Fall section. Speaking of which, of not doing it fast enough, and this section showcases using the water wave to deacidify the water. I wish there was an easier way to acidify the water outside of the rain flush, as that requires quite a bit of weapon energy. A nice way of having Acid Man stage, but in a forest. Currently my favorite level of the episode. First one was too long, second one didn't feel focused enough. And if Acid Man was Party Engine, he would be here. I'm pretty much 100% sure. Also, I can use a triple hit bug against him too, using the bounce ball. Just like with the Magma Bazooka. But unlike the Magma Bazooka, it just phases right through him too. Board Up is Firewall Run by Magneton X to Magnetron, with 116 plays and a score of 46. Pretty well regarded stage. Let's see how it holds up. Okay, Pile Driver I see, and NATO. Well, that's one way to fail. And the actual way to fail. Next time, just despawn it. Three sets of them, I think. I knew there'd be something here. Interesting. I'll keep an eye out for it then. Now, if I could only wall jump, this would be destroyed. A pretty fun gimmick or a new stage, not too difficult, and I'd say it's one of the best levels Magneton has put out in a while. Fifth up is Pointans Elevator Castle by Equice, aka Vincent, with 7 plays and a score of 3. We'll see about that, Diboomin. There are other ways some classic fan games have tried connecting the classic and X series to certain levels of success, and your mileage may vary. Hey Mondry, welcome. Frankly, Unlimited hasn't done the worst way of connecting the two series. There have been even worse ways. And then there are some more bizarre stuff, or more crazy stuff, like the backstory to 3D2. Mega Man 3D2, that is. I think it takes about, yeah, it takes 3 hits to destroy a Pointan. You know, this would work like a nice Fortress boss, or Fortress mini boss. Oh, 4 hits. Thought it was 3. Oh yeah, some of the server elves in the Zero series can be rather broken. This Pointan failed to 3 hits. I'm not sure why you said it's 4 hits then. Unless they're different versions you're referring to. Well, Lyron did make some 3D Zelda fan games. I would have streamed 1 or 2 of them, but the problem is they can't be captured properly. They have some odd graphic setups. Curse of Curse was very disappointing. It had an interesting gimmick but barely utilized it. Frankly, it's too highly placed. It should be in tier 4 or 5, not tier 7. I'm not sure how it got that high up. There are other stages back down in 5 and 6 which are better. Even Blaze Man's stage was better. No, I haven't, Dole. I haven't actually played any modern Zelda games. In fact, the latest Zelda game I ever played was actually Minish Cap, now that I think about it. Which 3D fan game? There are several 3D Zelda fan games out there. Unfortunately, that's not really a helpful duel, as there's already 3 I know of in that style. 3 of them by Lion Weight and 1 made by another author. I would have if I had a 3DS noob, or Philip. No, I haven't, YouTube. I never owned a Nintendo 64. Interesting background you have going there. Well, I guess that was my fault. When I played the game, I don't remember her doing that. She just had a laser beam attack. Reminder, when I get up to the boss, I lose movement controls, so I can get shoved into the pit. See what I mean? Okay, not too far. Whenever I hear this soundtrack, I always think of Christmas Carol. GG. Especially as there's no stopper on the right. Otherwise, it was an okay stage, I'd say. Her weapon is, I think, awesome. 6th up is Drilling Sight by IceSlasher, aka iWoomy, with 33 plays and a score of 6. Thank you, Pixel Boy, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to cover it today. If Christmas Carol 4 ever comes out. I see the mining drills. Oh, I'm gonna love this. Alright then, Aunt Daddy. Let's see how well it works against this. You need 3 of them to destroy this. I was hoping for 2, but It's not too bad. Wow, there's a built-in firing delay for the Blade Cracker too. Unlike the Screw Crusher. Okay, that's one way to nerf it. I think he meant to say toxified. Of course, it'd be you. On the name, can you... I wasn't really paying enough attention to chat to see the name. Alright, this was an okay stage. Seventh up is QueenMonika Mega Man Maker Adventure Stage 8 Storm Tower by QueenMonika with 6 plays and a score of 2. Venom Flight, okay, let's see. Bellhawk. Interesting. I find the choices to be fairly interesting, I'd say. Some seem more unique than others. Alright, picked up my favorite special weapons, time to get through here. It isn't yours? That sounded pretty awesome to me. A glass squid. A space-based squid made out of glass. Oh no. Should have expected something like that would happen. That's it, I'm just bypassing this. Well, not by much. Hang on a minute, was there something up there? Let's take a look. Yeah, there is. Is this the intended way, or did I break something else? Oh, it's yours, sorry, I read your message in reverse. Frozen spaceship in Earth's orbit. What's the fastest speed you can... quick question. What is the fastest speed you can set a firewall to? Is it 4? In any case, that combination sounds the most unique to me. I guess that was the secret boss she mentioned earlier. And that's why I love the NATO in these sections. Otherwise that'd be rather painful. Also, I forgot to cover one piece of content in Rock and Roll. So I will do that. I will go back and do that in the future. That being the boss rush. And some enemy interactions, which I forgot to show off as well. Yeah, that's enough, everyone. Oh boy. Do I even have a weakness? There we go, end of the stage. To be honest, I expected this to be twice as long, but as a further stage, it was difficult, but the difficulty can be mitigated with a choice of special weapons. I did use it, but it only dealt 1 damage to him. The black hole bomb, that is. 8 up is Biohazard Lab by Zen, with 17 plays and a score of 3. And you succeeded on that front, Monika. As for tomorrow's morning stream, I will be covering another Mega Man fan game. I'm not sure which one in particular, but it'll be one of them. I'm thinking probably it's going to be one of those lesser known ones as well. The not so good ones, but they have to be covered eventually. Then after that, next week, it'll be back to ROM hacks. Thank you for the information, Zen. And yes, I know in advance the issues behind this stage. But let's see how serious these issues are. And please don't use all caps in the future. Indeed, Monika. Let us be understandable. For many Mega Man stages, if you use special weapons, you can make them a lot easier, perhaps even cheese them. And I'm okay with that. As long as it doesn't force you to use special weapons, I'm fine with them making it easier. Whoa, Mega Man. I'll edit it after this one's done. I probably won't be able to cover it soon. And please submit no more than 2 levels at a time. There's already enough levels to get around with. Bye, Leonardo. Yep. If you're gonna submit a stage, please submit no more than 2 at a time. There are other people who want their levels to be covered. Ah, interesting. You know, that brings up an interesting point. Where does Command Mission fall under the timeline? I know it takes place after X8, but because of the timing... Well, I know it takes place in between X and Zero, but it's more of a headcanon feeling. I feel it takes place in an alternate universe after X, which doesn't directly lead over to the Zero series, but again, headcanon. Ah, you mean Mad Nautilus? I see. I would like there to be more alternate timelines in the Mega Man series. Really no difference there? I always consider it to be about almost 100 years. But yeah, I usually just consider it part of its own alternate universe. It kind of if you look at the numbers, it's a bit different. I know... I dislike X6 more than X7, but yeah, X7 not recommended at all. No, I don't mind if you love X7. Specifically more the PC versions. The console versions have issues with loading. The ridiculously long loading times specifically. The problem with X6 I feel is the level design is too jerkish. X7 is boring, but I just feel X6 is more anti-fun. Also, if you're gonna play X6, play using the fix hack. I know it's still in really early development, but already makes the game much better. Yeah, it's more of a guilty pleasure. And I don't mind having guilty pleasures. Oh boy, you're opening up a can of worms, Cyberplay. Put your heat shields up. It's very... pretty much almost any game can be a guilty pleasure. Yep, everyone pull out your head barriers, spike guards, skull barriers, and what else. To summarize my feelings of the Zero series, I really want to save... Oh boy, hold on. Let me take care of these and I'll give my opinions. Why am I getting pulled? Oh. Alright, we're in safe ground. Here's my opinion. If I were to summarize it, it would be... mixed, I'd say. I've heard many different opinions on the series, and it's given me a really... I'm not sure how to feel about it, feeling about it. See, I like Zero 3, and to a lesser extent Zero 4, but the first two games, especially the first one, didn't really appeal to me. That's all I'll say for now. I'll get into more of it when I get into my Zero Let's Plays. a lot of people seem to enjoy it, so clearly is actually hitting a market. And I loved how much tech the game provides you, especially your speedrunning it. Maybe in terms of quality was worse. I just feel like I enjoyed 02 more than 01. But again, I'll talk more about my opinions when I get to the Zero series. I'm really conflicted about it. I think they're referring to 01, which was more open. 02, 3, and 4 were linear. Well, semi-linear. That's not really... If you can choose the order of the missions, that's semi-linear. Like the Mega Man Classic series, I'd say is semi-linear because you can choose the order of Roadmaster stages. It's not completely 100% linear like, for example, the early Mario games. Like, for example, Super Mario Bros. 1. Basically, totally linear would be you go from stages point to point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Barring maybe some exceptions like warp zones. But in Mega Man, well, there's no set order. There is a suggested or recommended order, but you're not forced on that. But yeah. 01 was the least linear out of the 4, but not by much. But yeah, again, I'll talk more about it when I get to that series. Oh, quick question. Who developed Katana Zero? Yeah, Katana Zero. The X Guardians were built off a trace of the original X Genoc. See, again, I'll talk more about the story too. I honestly prefer the Zero storyline more than most of the X storylines, mainly as they tried more. Of course, the other issue is you need to hear the drama CDs too to get more of the story. I see that woman. See, I kind of have oh boy. Okay, I thought it was something else. See, for Mega Man, for the classic series, if it's not an excuse plot, I just feel the stories tend to be a bit too simplistic. I play the Mega Man Classic series more for the gameplay than for story, as most of the time when I try going for a more advanced storyline, it kind of just feels hollow to me, or feels underdeveloped. Now, they were going somewhere with the X series, but more often than not, they kind of botched the storyline. It was only until the Battle Network and Zero series where I could honestly say I unironically enjoyed the storyline. Same here, Philip, but again, it depends on how important the story is to the game. Like, if it's an excuse plot, I can just ignore it, but if it's actually relevant to the gameplay, or actually relevant to what you're doing, then I pay more attention to it. Magna's... what? Geez, you weren't kidding when saying how long the stage is. And thank you for doing so, Daibuman. Frankly, I feel one of the biggest problems Capcom has, well, up until the Zero series, but also included Zero series, is that they put too much of the story in supplemental materials. Not even in the manual, but they've been getting better at it. See what happened in most of the X series. Or they don't pay enough time to take into consideration the consequences. Which is not so much a problem in the classic and Battle Network series, but more the issue in the more serious games. What? Alright. Guess there was a ball of spikes down there. I disagree with that, Cyber. Their attack patterns are really different. If anything, this stage feels more like a series of 2 or 3 Fortis levels. Sure, Philip, go right ahead. And thank you, Daibuman. I mean, before Sigma, or even before Omega, or whatever, Maverick meant criminal, basically. There should be more Maverick criminals out there. He did, sort of, in X5. Yeah, he finally died in X8. After his brain kept diminishing over time. Well, sort of featured you, Pixel Boy. Yeah, it didn't really have a story for the most part, but then again, I thought it was more of an excuse plot. Up until the end, where things got... oh. Okay, I just wanted to eat tank, by the way. Yeah, that's the strangest thing. It felt kind of like a joke to me. Now, it would make more sense if we had something like Mega Man 6 and we had more cutscenes. Mega Man 7, I mean. But that just felt really out of place. I needed an ability to fire upwards better. As you can see, I can't fire upwards through the ladder if the wall's like this. Okay, I'm gonna have to try using this now. What? Oh, the magnet. That's the most annoying part. I don't really have a problem with the firewall itself. I have more problem with the magnets. And sometimes when the jump fails. Or double jump because I activate it slightly off. This is the most annoying part of not being able to fire directly upwards the ladder. And that's... again... that's just bad proofreading, Genok. Another symptom of the game being rushed. Yeah. I can see... if the magnets were removed, this would be a lot more manageable. That's my biggest problem. Maybe not a full game, but a full fortress stage. It should be shorter. Or cut into two. Is there a checkpoint? Ah, there it is. I was worried this firewall section would go on for another section or two, but that was it. Ah, in retrospect, that actually wasn't that bad. Yeah, it's not being able to fire through walls which is the problem, that's the balancing act. It's being able to fire directly upwards in those enclosures. That's what I find more annoying. You're welcome, Zen. To be honest, I was expecting something much more painful. But you're welcome, Zen. Sorry, experience from other Kaiser stages. Do we even have a weakness? Good enough. Don't worry, I felt the same way in the past, Philip. You'll get there. You know, my biggest problem with the stage is that it really felt like it should be split into 2 parts, or 3 parts. It felt like the entirety of an entire fortress just before the hatches room or something. Thank you, Zen. You're really welcome. Alright, I'll be right back in a moment. And we're back. Ninth up is Megaman X5 Zero Space 1 by Oscar1258 with 21 plays and a score of 12. Wait, Calidus' demise? Well, what happened, Pixel Boy? Darn, I thought there'd be a secret there. You can just get the level ID, Mega Man. But he already submitted 4 level IDs, so... Oh, here we go. Force beam stage. And as I was saying, what happened to Calidus? No, it's not Sigma. Is it Epsilon? Ah, never mind. You get the idea. Oh, wait. If it's pure evil, is it Omega? Kind of overoccupied Mega Man. And I don't use the keyboard to play Mega Man Maker. I use a controller. Pretty lousy replacement of Yellow Devil, to be fair. Or should I rather say Shadow Devil? Hi, X Diego. Welcome to the stream. Wait. Wait a minute. Is it Evil Wily? No, wait. Dr. Wile? Tenth up is Weapon Capsule Relay 47 by YouTube Social HD2 with 17 plays and a score of 2. Evil Wily being a joke in regards to Good Wily from the future in World 2. Yep, the level you submitted last week, which I wasn't able to cover because of being swamped in levels. For all the new viewers, here's the gist of this level series. There's one of each of them every week on Saturday. 45 screens dedicated to use each special weapon, then we get a new one. And every screen has its own background and foreground combinations. Think of these as simple tutorial levels to reach the special weapons. Okay, Expo Classic, got it. That simplifies things. Oh wait, if it's from the Classic and X series, is it Rockman Shadow? Or Trio? Thank you, Cubelip. Sneaky. Well, didn't he come from a bad future? Shadow, that is. So in this version of the future, he may not be dead. Hi, Cheng. Yeah, it's not really using in creative ways. That's why I said at best these are simple tutorials. If you want to see one of the best applications of a weapon capsule level, of a weapon capsule relay level, look at the power stages made by Gokulis, or the one stage I played by Luigi 1000 a few weeks ago. Got it. I may or may not be able to cover it though. I'm gonna swamp the levels again. Also, we didn't really need a life pickup here. It makes the boss too easy anyways. You didn't even get to go into a super mode. Eleventh up is Mega Man Dr Randeph Technology Man by SYE Gaming, with 3 plays and a score of 2. I know, right, Nuclear? Usually the Weapon Capsule Relay stages by YouTube, they blend in with each other really fast. They're more or less a dime a dozen. I'll say that for next week, YouTube. Hey, I covered that last time, Cheng. During the last stream. It should be in the description below. Has it been removed again, or is it still up? If it's been removed again, I'll blame YouTube. Gotcha. No need to use all caps, Mega Man. I still need to get the timing down, as these hit like a truck. I'll say to save until the end of the stream, Daibuman, but alright. Oh, that's alright, Eduardo. Earlier YouTube ate up the description, or his restream. Is that Caledit, the Pixel Boy, which you're referring to? Oh, this was okay. Hey Galaxy Man, welcome to the stream. Allegro is a programming language, I think. No, wait, no. Hang on a minute, that's not a programming language. Allegro is a software library for video game development. It's basically a programming library. No, wait. 12th up is the 16 Showcase by J9 with 6 plays and a score of 0. That's because you're next up, Gustas. I got the order wrong. I accidentally skipped this stage, so I'm going here. No, Gustas, only one of them. I'll do the next week column, YouTube. Just let me finish the stage. This is what happens when I pay too much attention to chat. That's fine with me, as long as there's a fortress of sorts at the end. That's fine. If only there was a way I could target upwards. Wait, you can have the two of them on screen at a time? Okay. Now it's sideline, so it's almost equivalent to the Magma 1-1. Or perhaps even equivalent. In the future, Chang... I have too many levels on the queue already, so it'll be for later. I really need to update the disclaimer too, it's over a year old. Yeah, enemy showcase it seems. And boss showcase. That's a lofty goal. Yep, Thermite Man is right after this. Oh, this setup's gonna be a bit annoying. Thank you for your Shiki there. Probably not, Mega Man. Too many levels already there. Hi, Bounce Man. Probably more Who's Left is Blast Man. One more left. Yeah, that's the point, it's a complete refill. It's basically an M-tank. Yeah, don't spoil too much, please. I want to enjoy the stage on my own right. Yeah, whatever is said to be his primary weakness will split him. Not a secondary though. Yeah, I hope for W tanks. Wasn't it also part of Mega Man 9, or am I misremembering? It was part of 7, I think 9, and both 10 and 11. Ah, alright. I pressed the start button. And of course, the way the stage is constructed, no checkpoint even before the boss. Control plus R is Gustas. I can see why they're deconfirmed. They'd be a bit more difficult to add and may add too much complexity to the levels. Trying to take advantage of the triplet bug, but... There we go, this stage is over. Kinda bland. Thank you, Galaxy Man, your level's been added. And for next week, your level's been added to YouTube. Thirteenth up is Thermite Man by Gustas 3D4 with 18 plays and a score of 8. Yeah, I wish we could chain together levels in some fashion. Wow, everything's red. Are you gonna have explosions too? We'll probably get end-based stuff in the future. How far in the future, though? I'm not sure. Or levels connected to each other. We technically already have hub worlds, but I see what you mean. The other level heavy elite? I'll have to take a look. Oh boy. Can you check the list to see which order it is? Right now I'm a bit preoccupied running away from firewalls trying to burn me up. Your next level is coming up in 17th place, Heavy Elite. Yep. Yeah, bye. I'm not fighting you. Wow. Just destroyed because I missed it. They are one of the most damaging enemies in the engine currently. Up there with the big eyes, I'd say. Yeah, that's unfortunate, Diboomin. Unfortunately, the Kickstarter campaign for Bloodstain is kind of a mess. More than a few promises were broken. Or give the option, Nuclear Stomp. Make them walk longer, or make them stronger but shorter. Or toggle both options. Which version of Bloodstain do you have, Diboomin, by the way? Probably next stream, Mega Man 2407. Oh boy. Oh, Xbox One, I see. Thankfully you didn't get the Switch version. That had tons of issues in the past. Off in space, YouTube, trying to take care of all the remnants of evil energy. This was an okay to decent stage, I'd say. Yeah, I was dealing more damage, but in order to use the Screw Crusher, I had to get closer to him, and that was risky. I'll see what I can do with Cheng. It'll take a while, though. What? Hang on a minute. One moment, please. They re-uploaded the level. It's annoying when that happens. The level would have been called Money Spike Sewers, but apparently that's been removed from the server for some reason. So I'll be covering another stage by Nickelasse. Fourteenth up is Dystopic Halls by Nickelasse with 89 plays and a score of 36. As a bit of background, Nickelasse is one of my favorite level designers in Mega Man Maker, period. Up there with Derelict All-Star and another author whose name escapes me. Bye, Mega Man. Hey, Fluffy. Yeah, Snivy, you're the one who submitted it, but for some reason it got taken down. Mainly because you probably wanted to improve it. Everything's solid white now. Well, except probably the enemies and spawners, but you get the idea. And the Techion. Someone drained most of the color out of the world. Oh, sorry. I got you mixed up. See you then, Gustas. Save it for next week, Snivy. Usually Nickelasse tends to re-upload levels, especially when he wants to improve them. So a better version will come up in the future. I will say I like this stage's stark graphical style. That was what I was worried about was gonna happen. Probably limits the secret. Or just resets the battle. That works too. It actually takes place in a wine factory, but it doesn't really have any fire gimmicks. I mean, its main gimmick is the Shadow Man platforms and the Blackout gimmick. Or really, the Darkness gimmick. Ow. I see, to loop around. Need challenge progression in terms of the force beams and the yoga blocks, as well as all the enemies. This wouldn't be out of place as a special stage, or perhaps even someone like Bone Man. These are in development in YouTube, 2 of them. Well, 1 of them technically. They're for X++. And of course, there's also one of my fighting Forge. Ah, so close. I mistimed my jump. Exactly, Snivy. That was more due to game limitations, I'd say. At least we get refilled our special weapons at the start. GG. Compared to Nickelasse's other offerings, even though this was a solid stage, I feel it could have been done better if it had one more gimmick, like the rolling cogs. It did have a distinct graphical style, I'd say. $15 is Floor After Floor by Cubito. 15 is Floor After 4 by Cubito, with 6 plays and a score of 1. They weren't released yet? Oh, okay. That's better than just ignoring releasing the DLC for a platform. Yeah, his level was I'd say at the very least decent. Thank you for the meme letters. Cubito. Whoa. Alright. I thought I was gonna die there. Whoa, that was poorly timed there. Yep, because we're going up several floors. Each with their own sets of challenges, I see. Previous one was springs, now these are the dropping enemies. And the fire. We're getting tons of special weapons here. More than what's probably necessary, though. Hey, Chillot. Welcome to the stream. Ah, knocked down the floor. Now imagine if I fell over here, I'd be sent to the start of the last floor. Sorry about that. Now, even though simplistic, I still much prefer it over the longer boss rush levels. This is at least trying for a set of challenges. Also, it's much better than the gimmick showcase level we had earlier. That was just bland. This is actually trying to do something with its gimmicks. Although I'd say it's a bit too generous with its special weapon pickups. They should be made harder to get, I'd say. Right now I just feel like giving candy out, almost like it. But that's just me. Yeah, that's what I was worried about earlier. At least there are checkpoints at the end of each floor, otherwise this could be getting over it less difficult edition. I guess we're on the top floor now, we're outside. Or not, we're going to space now. Going into the stars. And now we're out of here. Yeah, no. Hello? Okay, that counts as a success. The Roadmasters ended up destroying Mega Man. GG. For that ending, you get a thumbs up. The rest of the stage was fine. Sixteenth up is Fiery Abyss by RetroGamerAaron with 34 plays and a score of 10. My queue can technically store an infinite number of levels, or as much as Google allows with my current data storage. It's more of the user count you're referring to. Alright, Snivy, I'll take a look at it. Let me just finish this stage. I remember RetroGamerAaron for their reduxes of the Mega Man 7 stages, or recreations, or remixes. Now let's see how they could do with their original levels. That depends, Mega Man. I'm only going to be running the stream for under an hour from this point. It was due to the fire bars down over there, Eduardo. Oh boy, firewall. Of course this would have it. Wow, actually that wasn't too bad. It's not like Zen's firewall. Oh, some don't. Okay, it was then created by the little firemet. Yeah, I got killed by that one. I wasn't fast enough. Let's do this section again. Frankly, compared with the firewall, that's scarier. You mean the spikes that ignore invulnerability frames, Mega Man? Yeah, that'd be a nightmare. Again, the same spot. If anything, that's the hardest part of the stage currently. I would freeze it if I had the concrete shot. Now we wait. If you're playing on the wide challenge mode, or if you don't want to do a quick reset, oh boy. Thank you, Sean. I'm not sure if I'll be able to cover tonight, as I'm flooded with levels. But thanks anyways. Not as bad as Skloof Tree though. Not yet anyways. It has to be the concrete shot, YouTube. Overall, this was a decent level, I'd say. Got a bit more difficult at the end, but nice challenge progression. Or decent challenge progression. Hi iWoomy, welcome to the stream. I already covered your stage. Seventeenth up is another Wily Castle by Heavy Elite with 8 plays and a score of 1. You're welcome, Sean. Not too long ago, I made it past 1K subs. It's okay, iWoomy, you can submit more, but it won't be covered until next week. Yet again, I'm flooded with stages. See ya, Dabooman. Maybe, Jedok. We'll see about your special stage next week. It's nice to have a special weapon for a change for going through these fortress stages. Just need to be careful not to embed myself in the spikes. I see. Bringing us for this challenge ahead. You're welcome, Sean. Let's do that again. That was fun. I don't need... Oh, wait, I can get it. I love Abandoned Memory, by the way. One of my favorite tracks in Mega Man 10. Yeah, I'd like to see a wall jump around hack. That'd be pretty fun to go through. Double jumper was pretty fun, though a bit easy at places. I was worried that was gonna happen once. You can skip the entire left side of the stage, or the screen. Well, rats. Hopefully YouTube, along with N-based stuff. But I was too close, apparently. That's why I stream on Twitch and Mixer, Megaman. If this site dies, I still have those two other services. You probably won't be able to see my older Let's Plays, and I'll just convert directly to just being a streamer. I see. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, same here, heavy. Oh boy, well, okay then, we don't need that. What's down here? That. Okay. Didn't realize these are portable too. I mean movable. Speaking of punk... Well, I mean blades, sorry. Keep getting their weapons mixed up with each other. Here we go, final section of this. I feel the wheel cutter sections are the best parts of the stage. And the one where you're forced to use the Scramble Thunder. Okay, that's the wrong way of doing it, and of course, checkpoint's over here. I found the level to be decent. He was built by Wily, that's why YouTube. And none of the sections felt trolly at all. I don't know what you're saying, YouTube. So that's how you do it. I use an Xbox 360. I use a wired Xbox 360 controller. Of course, it doesn't work in my favor. Yeah, I thought Fake Man was just created by Wily. Oh, this looks interesting. I have to use the Scramble Thunder here. Ah, no worries. Just stand here and win. Oh, okay, now I have to wait. Go over here and use this. Easy. He wasn't included in the main aid YouTube. Decent in the Fortress stage, I'd say. Could be split into two, but it was nice. Alright, gonna be taking another short break, then I'll be resuming on to the final section of this stream. And I'm back. 18th up is Inside the Force Beams by Cyanesque111 with 24 plays and a score of -1. I'll only be streaming for about 20 or so more minutes and then I'll be ending off. Then for tonight's stream, I'll be covering more Veersmith levels. I'll save Heavy Elite's level pack for next week. Yeah, I'd say it's at the very least decent. Could be shortened a bit, made a bit more concise. I'd probably remove the elevator section for one, that breaks the flow of the level. Hey, Mr. Lee. It's inside the force beams, not behind the scenes. Okay, that's the death pit. Good thing we need to establish that right now. Oh, I see what they mean by inside the force beams. For most of the stage will be between these death beams. And get hit by almost all the enemies. The cannon enemies, I mean. I can see why I got a negative score right now. People don't necessarily like force beams in this setup. Especially when the enemies don't drop life pickups. So that was the first section. On to the second one. This time everything's yellow. And we just despawned the Sniper Joe. Thank you for the full refill after the section. And right at the checkpoint so we don't need to reuse it. Sure, give the rules. I know you gave the rules in the comments, but just for posterity. Well, I could have accidentally jumped into it, Mega Man. That upper laser will become more important later, I guess. Now just several Lyoko blocks. That's section 2 done. Now back to the force beams. Never mind, back to Yellow Land. Gotcha, it's the same rules as that. Just hold up, ignore everything. You mean vertical force beams, Gerald? But yeah. It also had galactic trites. I need to memorize this now. And there's no way to cheese this either. keep thinking it's gonna be to the left. I doubt they'll be added due to the data requirements of Mega Man, and all the ways it can be abused. Yeah, see, I feel this is the weakest part of the stage. Too much memorization and trial and error. I would like there to be a bit more safety spots. I'll be looking forward to Heavy Lead. Yeah, functionally Turbo Man has force beams, but it is fire-based. Ah, we're out of this section. And now onto the boss. If that was the climax, that wasn't really that good. I much prefer the first section out of the following two ones. But I would say to make the force beams more deadly, as for the most part, you can never hit the ceiling ones. Yes, this was mostly the Yoku Block level, not really the Force Beam level. In the end, I was hoping there'd be a combination of two, and less trial and error, I'd say. That's probably why I got a negative score. 19th up is a Boss Rush Part 1 by GalaxyMan64 with 90 plays and a score of 3. Oh no, how long is this gonna be? If this is long enough, this will be the final level of covering during the stream. Oh, it's only 34 screens long. That or have some safety spots heavy. But yeah, I would like if there was less breaks there. Or force you to move faster. Don't really need all those extra lives, but those be handy in the challenge mode. Seriously, all bosses are just of a Mega Buster? And this... You know what? I'll just complete the first set and then I'll just end it off. Because this stage has 34 screens. And we really don't need to see how going through all of this. It was just a plain old boss rush with just mostly the same terrain. At least give me access to sliding or charge shots to speed up the process, or weaknesses. Otherwise, it's pretty much as dull as Pyro's sample level. There are checkpoints, thankfully, but again, that doesn't really help matters. I mean, if there's no changes, why bother? It's just very bland and extremely uninspired. If anything, this is my least favorite stage of this If anything, this is my least favorite level of this episode / stream. It doesn't do anything. It's a boss rush level, but it didn't even try changing up the bosses. Plus, it doesn't even use slide, charge shots, or weaknesses. I get what I was going for, but boss rush levels like this are a dime a dozen in Mega Man Maker. We really didn't need another one like this. Yeah, let's exit. I'll at the very least showcase it in the level editor to see what's coming up in case there's a secret, but after that, I'm just going past it. I don't recommend... See, if you're gonna make a boss rush level like this, at least vary up the boss battle arenas or something, and or give weaponry, sliding, charge shots. Otherwise, it's one of the blandest of the repetitive ones. And I don't know why it takes so long to load up. It's only 34 screens long. 22 bosses, 10 checkpoints. I don't get it. So I go through all the bosses in this order. So I'm just gonna skip like this. Really, there is nothing more to say about this stage, other than it just exists. You're right, Heavy. It's not my computer, Mega Man, it's more because of how this is set up. Speaking of boss rushes, I'll swap the order of 2 stages as I need to end off the stream very, very soon. So the 20th and final level of the stream is Revenge of the Fallen Retrospective Boss Rush 9 by Lipatio with 64 plays and a score of 19. We'll see, Mega Man. You submitted 4 stages to me, so the first one in order will be the one that'll be covered. And because of how this goes, these are all bosses from Lipatio's previous stages. And if there are not any spikes nearby, I'll deliberately jump into the spikes or quick reset before I defeat the boss. Otherwise I'll get stuck on the level completion animation. Again, I much prefer these boss rushes because at the very least Lipatio tried making them different. adding in enemies, combos, etc. Come on. Thank you for cooperating, everyone. I remember this one. Well, you get the point. I won't do that again. Oh boy. I think I remember this one. Only 5 more bosses left. Well, I guess I had to do a double jump there. Well, you get the idea. Just keep going up and down. See you for tonight's stream, Jaden. And thank you for giving all the likes, Heavy Elite. It's really appreciated. Once again, I thank you all users and developers for attending these streams. Your continued support is what keeps me streaming and Let's Playing all these games. Yeah, and also these... Well, this is not really a bad level, I'd say. The previous one, I'd say, is... Gotcha, yeah. And last but not least, number 10. Oh no. This is where some problems will come along. I need to do it up there. In fact, for the challenge, I'll end up with Toadman. Easier said than done, though. That's why I'm doing it as base. The biggest problem are the flying shells, more than anything else. There we go. Okay, count as a success. Or not. Alright, I'll mark this off as being a success. GG. So, out of the 20 levels I played during the stream, my favorite one would probably be Firewall Run by Magneton X, with an honorable mention going to Hoseman by Rogel 2, and Fiery Abyss by RetroGamerAaron. So during tonight's stream, in about 6 or so hours, I'll be covering more Veersmith levels, as I'm still flooded in them. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Toodles!